Recording.
Okay, we're back to recording. Okay. Series 3 ending. Of course, the Eagle Riders had a slightly different ending than Series 3, even though it was the same series. Dr. Nambu dies about 2/3 of the way through, and he's replaced by this guy named Engineer Camo, and that guy tries to be the dad of the group, but it's like, who are you? We don't really know you, and we miss Dr. Nambu, and what are you trying to do? Tell us things, you're not our dad, you're not our father, whatever. Okay, so Series 3 ends very weirdly. I've only seen it in a language that I don't speak, so I can only try to interpret what's going on. Number one, Mark sticks his Excalibur sword into the central command thing, and everybody blows up, but somehow they're protected by this force or something like that, so both the enemy and the good guys all survive. And you have to see it to not understand it. So anyways, Eagle Riders in Australia, it was a mix of Series 2 and 3, and they chopped up Jel Sadra with the Ego Bossler, and they explained that he morphed into her, or she morphed into him, or something like that. They didn't really explain it well either. So
you don't think it like 80 episodes out of 120 or something?
They took like 15 of those episodes, and then they cut like parts out of it into one scene and then made it into another. So Eagle Riders really isn't Series 2 or 3, it's just someone doing editing.
Amalgamation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in 1994, they tried to do remakes, like you were asking a question about remakes earlier. They did remakes of about 15 different episodes. Now, they did really stay true to the story, but I didn't personally like it because the beats are too long, and before they were just messing with the ships. Now, the ships in OVA look different. Did you ever get OVA or no?
I gotta look at it.
Okay. Yeah, the ships all look different, and now their costumes look different too. So I didn't really like it.
Tried to modernize it.
Yeah, some people liked it, but I didn't. I only saw it once, and I actually owned the DVD at one point in my life. Okay, Alex Ross. Do you know much about him? Or
no?
Okay. Alex Ross is a comic book artist, and he does a lot of Superman work. He tried to restore the original Gatchaman look, and you could tell his Gatchaman artwork looks very much like the original, because he tried to bring all those weird things. He tried to get rid of it and restore it to the original way it was. And of course, all the comic books that I'm passing around in the audience the artwork is by Alex Ross.
Isn't Gatchaman, Science Ninja Team Gatchaman one of the first, if not the first, 5-man superhero team?
Oh yeah, you know more about it than I do with the Power Rangers and stuff like that.
Well, they kind of set the standard there for 5-man superhero team, which became a convention, I'd say, in anime.
Yeah, absolutely. In Japan, a lot of the series after that had the 5-man teams, and Gatchaman was the very first one of those, of that format. In 2007 to 2011, there was a failed attempt. A company named IGN. If anybody remembers the 2007 version of the Transformers, they did it digital. It was a digital cartoon. Do you remember that or no?
No, but this trailer is available on YouTube, and it looks pretty slick.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it looked like it could be a good movie, and and as a digital cartoon, it looked really nice. But they ran out of money and just decided to give up in 2011. Okay. The next one. Hey, guess what? There is going to be a new Gatchaman movie, and it's going to be with live action actors, just like the movie Avengers. So
awesome.
Yeah. It is delayed. We do know the original release date was August, but they're not going to make that date. So expect about October, and the next slide will show you the face of the actors. At the bottom, Tony is a lot thinner. That was a comment that one of the reporters made, that hey, Tony, these guys kind of all look like Backstreet Boys, and in the original series they were definitely not that girly. But Princess looks good, and the center one is number 1, and he kind of looks a little bit feminine, and so does number 2. I like Genpei or Kiat because he's just a child, so he looks good in that. Okay, and I want to thank everyone. My name is Al. I'm also known as Phantom of Many Topics on YouTube and Facebook. So please, hit like, and you can receive updates from me. And you want to give out your
Thanks, I'm Jack Papp.